Welcome, everyone, my friends. Today, I'm just going to go over really short 10-15 minutes to show you how effective using Streamlive is to create that engagement. What is Streamlive, you ask? Let me show you. And then I'm going to come back on the other end and show you just a little bit more of how it can work exactly for you. But first, before I do, let me tell you, I'm Lion Flood. I'm your virtual branding expert, the one who makes you look, sound, and perform better in your virtual space, your webinars, your summits, your presentations. Just make sure you can turn your passion into profit. So let's take a look really quick at Stream Live, and I'll be right back.
It's the last thing you want to see in your live sessions. A totally, absolutely, undeniably ignored audience. But it happens to the best of us. Because our presentation tools aren't designed like engagement tools. That changes now with StreamAlive, an intelligent presentation and audience engagement platform that helps you plan, track, increase, and analyze audience engagement. Presenters become performers and presentations become conversations. StreamAlive keeps your audience engaged with delightful visual interactions during your live sessions on Zoom, YouTube, in-person, hybrid, Google Meet, and everything else. Every visual interaction is powered by the people in your live chat. Let me show you how it works. All you gotta do is connect StreamAlive to your live session by dropping in some basic info, like a meeting link if it's an online meeting. And bam! StreamAlive is in the chat. For in-person events, StreamAlive even creates an audience-friendly chat URL just for you. Like to prepare ahead? You can create run-of-show templates to blend slides and audience interactions. StreamAlive even helps you think up cool interactions with our generative AI powered by GPT. It's showtime. All you need to do is simply share your screen and hit start. What happens next will blow your mind. The chat is alive and well, my friend. Now you can see every response on screen in real time as a visual interaction. Pinpoint where your audience is from on an interactive map as they put it in the chat. Share live polls. Showcase audience answers. Make choices easily. Generate word clouds in real time from the chat. And do lots more to keep your audience engaged with interactive features never seen before. StreamAlive even sets up live Q&As for you automatically. I mean, the AI literally sniffs out anything that looks like a question. And there's no more shooting in the dark either, because StreamAlive got stats on stats on stats, like engagement charts, chat transcripts, and even the names of your fantastic fans. Sign up for a free account today on streamalive.com. Join thousands of teachers, facilitators, entertainers, webinars, influencers, communities, events, gamers, town halls, commentators. You get the idea. Move your audience from ignored to engaged. Make your live sessions come alive with StreamAlive.
Man, there's so much to unpack there, right? Stats on stats on stats. Move your audience from ignore to engage. There's so much, but when the bottom line comes down to it, that's what it is. You're holding events, networking events, whatever it is, and you've got an audience and attention span that's shorter than ever, and you're trying to keep them engaged. Well, let me show you a way that you're able to do it, and also stay to the end because I'm going to give you a free, absolutely free, not a trial, but a free source of this platform. So let's jump right into it and show you one of my favorite features as we look here. What you're seeing here is the back end of my Streaming Live, and your audience does not see this, but I want to show you what it would look like. So one of the quick questions that most people get usually is where you're from. When they first enter into that event, they usually say place it inside of the chat, and then people start doing it. Great thing about Streaming Live, one of the benefits of this is that you're able to use this in several platforms: Zoom, Teams, YouTube, LinkedIn, several other ones as well. Now, let me show you one of the great features about this. As they start to place their information into the chat, a map shows up, and you are simply sharing the screen in essence. The location that they're placing it in goes onto the map. I need you to imagine how much more of an engagement tool that is because, like it said, presentation platforms aren't made for engagement tools. Now, people start placing their information into the maps, it's into the chat, it shows up on the map, and you also get several like quick facts about it. So you can talk to your audience and say, oh wow, let's say Dubai. Never been there. You suggest a place to go eat. I'm coming there in 6 months. Right? There's an easy way to build more of a connection inside of that. And there's a couple more I'm going to show you here as well. But again, this simply makes it easy. It's like the prom. Everyone wants to dance, but no one wants to be the first on the floor. Your audience wants to put the information in the chat. They just want a reason. They've been to several of them, and the host asks same question, where you from? And there's really nothing that comes from that, right? So here you have the ability to do that. Next, I'm going to show you live polling. Keep in mind these are that I've made, and you can create and brand them however you want. So I ask in my event, what's one of the platforms that people use to stream, um, and when that happens, it gives people the ability to place it in the chat again, and it shows up on the screen. Once it shows up on the screen, it gives me the ability to now kind of see who is where and how many people in that meeting are using that platform. So let's go back to this one and I'll show you. Okay, so here we go. So now, as people start placing the answers in the chat, you get it. It starts to move. It's dynamic. This helps me to be able to narrow down whom I want to maybe talk to afterwards, because that stats on stats on stats, I get to see how many people are using that. Again, you brand this to where you want. I'll skip through a few of these just because they're kind of like the same and so forth. But one of the great things about this that you get to make this whatever you want it to be. Right? Here's some raindrop answers that are coming down that you're able to do. Purpose again, creativity, engagement, right? Put some information, emojis in the chat. They put them in the chat. They only see them. Now they come up on the screen. You get to connect with people a little bit more. So now, really quick, let me show you how this is done and how easy and simple it is for you. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this one here. And I'm going to go to the trusty AI to be able to do it. Because some people don't want to do it from scratch. You can, or you can do like I do. Use the AI to get you a template and a basis. And then from that point, you're able to adjust it the way you want it. So let's go here. Right here, I'm going to click New Presentation. In this presentation, I'm going to go ahead and create with AI again, or you can start blank. Let's say, what are we going to teach today? Let's say you are teaching finances. Right? There's a lot of coaches that want to deal with that, or mindset. Let's do that. I think a lot of coaches that. Let's go mindset coaching. And again, just to be generic, we go ahead and let AI do its thing. Do your thing, AI. Do your thing. Do your thing, AI. Do your thing. Come on. It's catchy. We've got it. At this point, I can choose to keep these questions the same, or I can switch them up. Just going to keep it the same for this quick little workshop here, and show you some of the ways to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of these put in. There's 14 slides. I suggest only using 10. 10, 20, 30 rule by Guy Kiyosaki suggests 10 slides, 20 minutes for your presentation. All right, but let's go ahead and just add these all in really quick. That's it. It's done. Again, I can brand this and change these questions, but let me show you what it looks like now. That's simple. Now we go ahead and open this up again. Your attendees don't see the back end of this, but which country or city has had the most impact on your personal growth journey? Right. So now I'm not asking them directly where they live, but maybe where you visited, where did you vacation at that kind of helped you out, and people get to go ahead and put that in there as well. And next, what one word best describes your current mindset? Here we have a word cloud, and now I get to use that to connect as well. You get to see the name Jake, reflective. Man, I went through a journey of that last week, whatever, right? And then let me just kind of skip through. Well, hold on, let me go back to this one. In one or two sentences, because it's coming up as a word cloud. I mean, a word cloud is a raindrops. I'm trying to find the cloud. There it is. So you can use kind of this one as well. So your guests get to see it. Harrison believes this, and the information comes up on the screen. Okay, simple, right? Direct. So we're going to go ahead and one last thing I'll share with you here, and I'll show you the back end of how this works. We close out of that, come to this tab, and right here in the center, we will see reports. Once we click on reports, now we get to go and see. Actually, let me use this one because that's the one I just used. Is this one? Yeah. So we get to see how many comments, how many people were active, participate. Those analytics help you out tremendously, right? Because then you get to see what part of your presentation or your event that people were more engaged in, and rinse, wash, and repeat. If you're doing something and people aren't as engaged, you want to change that up. But also, you get what's called a fantastic fans. You get to see who commented the most, who's engaged the most, and maybe you want to write them an email, target them a little bit more inside your marketing campaigns. A chat chart, which is absolutely great. I'm doing a presentation and I do 6 of them. And about 10 minutes in, I see that the chat is exploding. That means that usually from the beginning to 10 minutes, that's my great little spot. About 17 minutes in, I start to see every one of my presentations, the chats go down. 35 minutes, the chat goes up. That means in that, 10 to 17-minute portion, there's something that I might want to adjust and change. Okay. So very simple, very easy, direct to the point. You get a few more things, link libraries, shareable images. I won't go deep into those, but I just wanted to share with you the importance of having something that you can use to engage your audience more. They're craving it. They want it, ladies and gentlemen, and you need to go ahead and make sure they give it. What do I say? Give the people what they want. Jaden Rose, big shout out. Don't worry about perfection. You won't achieve it. Salvador Dali said it. Have no fear of perfection. You will never reach it. Just start ugly. Just do it. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, if you have questions, if you're watching this on replay, go ahead, put them in the chat. I'm here for it. I'm working to grow. And then also, I want to invite you all to come to our committee. We're branching off and doing another section of a group of like minded people who want to grow in this virtual space, who need some help from other people with content, with how to look better, sound better, and perform better on camera. And with that, let me go ahead and show you some ways to do it. You get access to our training resources, bonuses. We're changing it up now, 12 weeks just to the community group. So there's no time frame where we have monthly meetings from coaches and teachers that will come in and teach you different things. You get a supportive community, like minded entrepreneurs like yourself, and you get access to special guest trainings and so forth, like that. So that will be in the link. If you want to join, go ahead and come down. We're doing our founding members launch, which is really exciting because that makes sure that you get to stay for lifetime locked in that introductory price of $27 for over 300 hours of content that we already have inside of our group. So we're looking forward to it. If you have any questions and want to know more about it or get a demo, go ahead and hit us up. DM me. Let me know what's going on, your thoughts. Put a comment down there. Looking forward to it. Lion Flood with VC Academy, and one of our major goals is simply, I think most of y'all can kind of see it there, is turn your passion into profit. You've got a passion, you want to learn how to do these things, you just don't know how to. That's what we're here for. All right, so I will see y'all soon. Share this, let people know about it. We are coming for the crown, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all because our objective is to change the way the world watches you virtually. Line Flood, VC Academy, teaching you the art of going live.